to do? Let's see here. What to do, what to do, what to do. Seriously, dude? You're looking for another game to do? Don't you know which one you're going to do already? Thought you did, dude. Thought you did, man. I'm like, why are you like, yeah. Dude, what are you rattling on about this time? Is that all you do? Sit in that chair and complain? Dude, what are you doing? You know, why are you looking for a game to do? Didn't you say you were gonna do like one of the Resident Evil light gun shooter games? Like this episode was like the Umbrella Chronicles? Seriously, dude. Seriously. Yeah, dude, quit railing on me. I know I was gonna do a Halloween themed game, as it's Halloween, and I know I was going to do, for that first review, let's see. I guess he is right. Where is it? Aha! Here we go. Here we go. This is, I bet you're probably waiting for me to do this one. Of course, I won't be doing this Wii version. This also came out for the PlayStation 3 as a digital download. And that's what I'll be reviewing for this episode. Well, anyway, enough of him being all complainy. Let's get to those main credits and look at this really interesting light gun shooter game. Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles was released in 2007 on the Wii, but the PlayStation 3 version was released in 2012. In it, you basically go through the events of Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil, the classic one, or in this case, the what looks like it's the GameCube remake mansion anyway, and Resident Evil 3. And you go through it in a light gun shooter mode, so you don't really have full control over your character, as it's a unreal light gun shooter. Basically, before each mission or area, you get to choose from one of two people to play as. So if you're playing in the Resident Evil 0 storyline, you pick from those two people. I think it was Rebecca and Billy, I think. And for Resident Evil 1, or the classic one, or the GameCube remake, you pick from Joe Valentine and Chris Redfield. And for the Resident Evil 3 storyline, you pick from Joe Valentine or Carlos, I think he pronounced his name, Oliveira. So you pick one of those two. And you basically play through that game storyline as played through if it was a light gun shooter. Also to note, besides the areas that take their cues from those classic games, there's also a couple extra missions, where for instance, there's a part where you play as Wesker. You play through something about him. I won't give too much of that away. And also you play as another submission, another new area, playing as Chris and Jill, Chris or Joel, you're playing them after the events of Resident Evil 1 and 3. So you play in like somewhere in Russia somewhere. It's pretty fun, even though in this part of the footage, like, I didn't get that far because this version I'm playing on is the PS3 version, where I know the reason why I'm playing on the PS3 because it looks a bit better than if I was playing the Wii version. So yeah. But the one thing I'm gonna say, I must say that one of the biggest not too good things about this game is, holy crap, can this game be hard? And I'm saying that because, as you can see in this gameplay footage, I'm dying a lot, or I'm dying a little bit, because I just don't like how the checkpoints are given out. So this game, I feel this game was very heavy on like memorization, because there's basically the beginning of that area, and then you get one checkpoint, and then end of the level. It's usually a boss, or you beat that end of that area. So if you die before you reach that checkpoint, even if you're right just about it, bam, back to the beginning. So it can be kind of frustrating at times, as the checkpoints are like few and far between. So that's just I still found enjoyment with this game. Well, I did because I bought this game twice. But it can be this fun level. I think it had been a while since I played this, so that explains me constantly dying. But yeah, that is something to look out for. And also, besides now, I'll say some good stuff now is the weapons in this game. What's cool is lying around the areas, you'll find weapons to grab. And although yes, they can be they're in limited supply, because your regular pistol's the only weapon you have with unlimited ammo, but the rest of them have limited ammo. But thankfully, I've been able to make them last pretty good, and they can really help, especially against some of the more tougher zombie enemies, and it's really helpful. Those weapons are helpful going against bosses as well. So some of the weapons are machine guns, shotguns, rocket launchers, and grenades. And also, you have a knife for close quarters, so some of the enemies that come close, there are enemies where you will like them kind of close. I forget what the button combination is, but you can use like a knife to help with that, which is kind of cool. And you can also do headshots. This game does reward you for getting headshots, although they can be kind of tricky to pull off. And also, there are somewhat branching paths. Although I think there might be like 1 or 2 per area, where the game will give you a choice: do you go this way or this way? So that's kind of neat. And also, what's cool is, let me think. What's cool is or could be not cool depending if you like them or not, are the quick time events, where you see, I think in one of this there's one where there's like a van or a truck bearing down on you, so there's like waggle the PlayStation Move controller to get out of the way. So, and that does change sometimes. That changes to a button press or something like that. So there are some of those around too, so just be forewarned. Well, anyway, even though I died a lot replaying this game for this review and dying a lot, I thought it was alright. Truthfully, if I had spent more time on it, I probably would have gone a little bit farther. But for those of you that if you like light gun shooters, and you have a PS3, or Wii, because it's on the PS3 or the Wii, and for this PS3 version, I basically was lucky to get it to the PlayStation Plus. So I got these games for free, so as long as I have service, I can play it without any paying any money. But still, I think though I thought this is worth the money if you like Resident Evil and light gun shooters. But I do. But a word to the wise though is the checkpoints are few and far between. So I'd highly be so hopefully like you need to use some good memorization to get past, to make it from checkpoint to boss or what have you. But I thought they were cool, and anyway, I'll wrap up with my recommendation scale is recommended. Even with all those nitpicks and misgivings, I still find it a very enjoyable game. Just make sure you get that memorization and just make sure you memorize everything is somewhat, and you'll be all right. And as always, if you live in and around the South St. Paul area, please be sure to visit my excellent friends at Level Up Games. And also, by the way, they just a couple, like last month, they opened up a new location for all of my friends for all of my fellow people watching this who live in Egan, Minnesota. They have just opened up a new store last month in that area. And I believe, okay, hold on. The South St. Paul area should be down here. Should be down there first. Hello. And then we'll shift it quickly, and I'll show you. And now the Egan location should be down there. Hello. And I think for each one there should be a picture. Hopefully a picture for each location if there hasn't been one already. Hello. And anyway, they have tabletop board games, comic books besides video games. They have card game tournaments and other tournaments that are geek and game related, among other things. So give them a check if you're in either one of those areas. And if you're watching this on YouTube, awesome. And if you like what you see, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And also, I have a Facebook fan and group page, and that stuff's down below. And as well down below, I have an Instagram and a Twitter account as well. And that stuff is also in that same down below area. Hello. Well, anyway, as you if you noticed, I didn't mention this in the opening. This has been Light Gun Shooter Month. And I think so you'll see. So I think my compatriot will explain more if he hasn't done so already. But anyway, and this is the Halloween month, so I'm doing some Halloween themed episodes of the show. So this is so I did Resident Evil, and I think you'll see. So yeah. Anyway, I should say thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for another episode of Power Up. What do you know? I guess it's up to me to deliver the final after credits thingy wants it. Apparently, my colleague has split. Apparently, probably to get some ribs or some crap like that. Well, I guess I should do some kind of outro or something. But I guess I'm just gonna say I'm guessing for the final episode for this month. If you've noticed, it is like our second light gun shooter month. So this explains why we did the Umbrella Chronicles this episode. So I guess since I have I also have the PS3 version of the Dark Side Chronicles. That will be the next episode, and it's like Halloween themed and such. So yeah. So I'm sorry you were probably expecting something spectacular or something that was mind blowing, but instead you just get a guy reading a guide pertinent to the episode. Yup. Well, I guess I'll end it here. So you can go on with your day or night. And yeah, and I guess I should say, stay tuned for the next episode of Power Up. Now go away and do some other things.